Hello guys, hello, how are you? Facebook, hello, YouTube, hello. What is up guys, what is up? Alright, we're going to give this 1 minute. As soon as I see some people jump on, we are going to get started. I hope everyone's having an awesome day, awesome happy Friday to you. If you guys are joining me, jumping on, definitely drop me some likes, drop me some loves, share this video with your team. I do appreciate it. If you are joining us from YouTube, definitely drop some comments. I appreciate it. Hey Myra, how are you, hun? And guys, definitely comment where you guys are viewing from. I always like to know where everybody's viewing from. Waiting for that number. There we go. Starting to jump now. Perfect. What's up, guys? Paul, how are you, sir? Definitely drop me some likes, drop me some loves. Share this video with your team. I do appreciate it, guys. We are going to cover some tips for growing your family, for really getting your team built. Hey, Jillian, how are you? Stephanie, what is up? Ashley, hello, hello. Guys, drop me some likes, drop me some loves, comment where you guys are viewing from, share this video with your team. I do definitely appreciate it. James, hello. What's up, Ian? How are you, sir? Guys, this is going to be very simple, very straight to the point. I'm going to tell you guys my biggest tips I have on growing your team. As a mass recruiter, we definitely have got some tips, some nuggets to drop for you guys on how to get your team grown and how to get those new distributors, your new teammates, getting them to stay with you and start working. All right, that is the key to this business. Great if you can sign up 100 people in a month, but guess what? If 99 of them leave and they don't come and they don't work, guess what? You signed up one person and you wasted a lot of time in the meantime. So I'm going to tell you guys some tips on how to really focus on growing. April, hello, how are you? Nick Powers, what's up, my man? How are you, sir? Crystal, hello. James, Ian, what's up, my man? How are you, sir? Danny, Steven, Crystal, hello. Guys, if you're just joining in, drop me some likes, drop me some love, share this video with your team, and definitely comment where you guys are viewing from. I love to know where everybody's watching from. What's up, Sam? How are you? Tina, what's up? Hello, Tani. All right, guys, so let's just jump right into it. So, guys, as a network marketer, you want to be a promoter. You do not want to be an explainer. I find that this is one of those things where I feel like a lot of network marketers feel like they have to know everything. They got to know it all. They have to have it wrapped up. They got to know every single thing there is to know about the business and about the product from the start. And guys, what happens is you don't keep it simple. All right. If you're trying to grow your team, you got to really focus on duplication. Okay. The key to being successful in network marketing is duplication, replication. If what you're doing from the start is intimidating to somebody new that you're talking to, guess what? They're not going to join. In their mindset, they're going, man, that is a lot of work to get started. People join this business because they don't want, they don't want a boss. They don't want somebody over here that has to go in depth and explaining things and they got to learn this whole brand new thing. No, that's not what they want. In turn, is that what we as network marketers, is that what we kind of got to do? We got to learn? Yes, we do need to learn. But one thing that I found is as a network marketer, all right, I feel like people get started and they hit this like boom from the start. They're like, man, I have signed so many people. I got 10 customers my first month. I signed 5 of my best friends because they're talking. They're keeping it simple. They don't know much about the business. They just don't. They don't know much about it. They don't explain the business in depth, going detail for detail for detail. They keep it simple and they sign people. But as they continue to grow in the business, what happens? What's up, Tracy? How are you? What's up, Soul? As they continue to grow in the business, what happens? They start complicating it because they start explaining too much information. Guys, promote the business, all right? And this comes in turn with branding, all right? You're branding yourself. Don't brand a business. The business pays for advertisement. The business pays for marketing. They're branded, all right? Focus on branding yourself. And again, you want to learn to keep it simple. Learn to use tools. You want to really learn to use tools. And by that, I mean, learn to use your mouth, learn to talk, learn to listen, but really focus in on the little things like conversation and relationships, and stop focusing so much on learning way too much and intaking from way too many different people. That's a big problem. You want to make sure that everything you're doing is replicatable and duplicatable. This will also help you with leveraging your time. And guys, again, when people are getting started, you don't need to explain before they get started, you don't need to explain every single thing to them. Tell them what they need to know, get them started, let them know. And I'm going to tell you guys something. If you want to find the key to retention, tell them the important things and don't leave stuff out that doesn't need to happen. Tell them important information. Don't leave something out that's going to make or break. If it's one of those things where you're telling yourself, you know what, if I tell them this, they might not sign up. Tell them it. Tell them it. What do you mean? You need them to know, because guess what? If they're going to find out about it and they end up leaving, then you just wasted a lot of time training, prepping, getting them enrolled, getting them started, and then they dip. That's not helpful for your business. And guys, going into posture, all right? Posture is huge when it comes to your business. It's very, very huge. It's huge for recruiting distributors, because you need to believe in, by posture, what do I mean? People go, what's posture mean? I don't even understand what that means. Posture. You need to believe in what it is you stand for, all right? If somebody's to come up to you and tell you that electricity is a scam, are you going to believe them? Are you going to believe them? Someone's to come to you and tell you, man, the grocery store's a scam. Walmart's a scam. You need to stay away from that. Netflix is a scam. Stay away from it. Are you going to believe them? No, you're not. You want to know why you're not? Because you believe in it, you've used it, you know what it is, and you're going to continue to grow from it. You have your own mindset dictated on it. Do not let people persuade your posture and your mindset on what you have going for yourself to start thinking of different things, because they don't believe in it. Keep your posture, keep yourself positive, and keep your blinders on and stay focused. All right, going into differentiation. Now, differentiation, I feel like a lot of times, this is kind of going back on the mentor thing, all right? People hear too much conflicting information. When you get started in a business, okay, so we're past the part now where it's one of those things where, again, you get started in a business, you hit the ground running, you go, you know what you're doing. What's up, Dustin? How are you, sir? You guys hit the ground, you hit it running, all right? Now, I want you guys to drop a 1 in the comments, all right? Drop a 1 in the comments if you started with a business and you started, and then you started to hit a growth spurt as you started to hit a stall. You hit a standstill a little bit in your business when you started learning more about the business, all right? And I'm going to go a little bit more into detail as to why this happened. Drop a 1 in the comments if you've started a business before and you started off fire, and then all of a sudden that fire went out and you started to decline a little bit. It happens to a lot of people. All right, I'm going to tell you how to fix this. And not even just that, I'm going to tell you how to keep your new distributors that you do get enrolled. All right, I'm going to tell you what you need to do in order to keep that from happening. All right, the key, you are listening to too many people. And again, we're talking about keeping it simple. All right, you are listening to too many people. Far too often, I find these people that start taking advice from people that do not have anything in common with what they do. So by that, what do I mean? You talk to your warm market how you should be talking to your cold market. You should talk to every single person the exact same way, all right? And by that, you end up hearing conflicting information. So what happens? You start changing how you talk to people, and you start portraying yourself as a fake. When you do this, people sense it. They know what's up, man. That ain't real. That's not how it happens. That's not how it works. So what happens in turn? You start to decline. People start to not believe in you. They don't believe in the products. So what causes this? What's the cause of this to happen? All right, people want to know, what's the cause, bro? I don't understand how it happens. You start listening to too many people. You're listening to this person and that person, and I preach on this. You're listening to way too many people. You got 10 different people telling you 10 different things, and you decide to take the advice from someone that is conflicting with your warm market. And this will kill your warm market. That's why I get people that come to me and they'll go, yo, man, you know, I signed a couple people, and now I'm still talking to people that I know, but I feel like I don't know what to say to them. I don't know how to continue the. What do you mean you don't know how to say what to say to them? If you were talking to them about something that had absolutely nothing at all to do with your business, y'all be talking like best friends. Y'all be hanging out, hey, putting your arm around them, taking them to the bar, buying them drinks. Y'all got everything in the world to talk about. Why? What do you mean? Well, you know, I started listening, and it's always, well, I was listening, or I was watching, or I learned. Well, you learned wrong. Keep it simple. Guys, the key, find 1, 2 mentors that really, they just, you guys have everything in line and everything in common, and stay focused, stay driving with those. Learn everything there is possibly to learn from them, because what you're going to learn is not every single script is going to work. Not every single script that's out there is going to work. All right. You're going to learn that the best script that you can possibly have as a network marketer is no script at all. All right. The best script that you can have as a network marketer is no script. You don't need a script. Scripts don't help. You know what they do? They cause you to fail. A script has already been used by 100 different people. All right, and guys, I want you to think about this. How many people that are on this feed right now have had different people message them the same message from the same company, and it almost sounds identical? Maybe they tweaked 1 or 2 words. If you've had that happen, I want you to drop an emoji in the comments. You're sitting there in your inbox and all of a sudden you got somebody that sends you a message and it sounds exactly the same as a person that sent you a message last week and then the exact same as the person sent you a message the week before that. If you've had that happen, I want you to drop an emoji in the comments. It happens. And you know what? You know why it happens? Because people believe in scripts. The best script is no script at all. Be original. Because guys, if you're talking to people and you're getting to know people, all right, and you're over here and you're sending them messages, you're sending them scripts that somebody else has already sent them, you just lost your credibility from the start. I can guarantee you they're not going to message you back. And people will go, yo, bro, well, oh man, I tried this and I tried that. Well, why did you try being original? Did you try being yourself? You want to know the key? You want to know why Natalie and why Tina and why I am so successful in network marketing? Because we do not use scripts. We don't use them. I've never used a script. I don't know. I have no idea why people use scripts. I'm just going to leave it at that. It doesn't work. All right. And one thing, guys, too, that you're going to learn is you want to know how you say the wrong thing to the right person? You use a script. You cannot say the wrong thing to the right person. You can't do it. You can't do it. Betty, that's very, very true. The best script you can use is your own testimony. If you've got to be a product of the product, and I preach product of the product with attraction marketing and branding, you've got to do it. That's part of it. You've got to make sure that you stay with it. But guys, customers, in this too, kind of going in on it with the mentoring thing, again, make sure that whoever you're getting your information from, make sure that they're a legitimate leader. The title leader does not make you a leader. I don't care what anybody says. The title leader does not make you a leader, okay? A leader does not limit your potential. A leader does not limit your potential. All right? A leader is going to help you grow. If you're with somebody and they're limiting your potential, they're not a leader. They're a manager. Managers limit your potential. All right? Really, really focus on, if you're dealing with a cold market, focus on building relationships. How do we build relationships? You talk to people like they're your best friend. I preach this. Talk to people like they're your best friend. It's very, very simple. If you're not talking to people like they're your best friend, I can guarantee you're not being successful. If you're using scripts, if you're doing copy and paste and you're sending 100 people the same exact message, I can guarantee you're not being successful. 100%. It's the nature of the beast. Say less to more people. So this is going to help you with time. This is going to help you with time management. It's going to help you with organization. It's going to help you eliminate wasting time, and it's going to stop you from pursuing the wrong people. All right? You will learn who is worth your time because, guys, let me tell you something. When you find the right people, you don't need to persuade them. You don't have to chase the right people. The right people come to you. All right? And this comes with leadership. Leaders attract leaders. Very, very plain and simple. Leaders attract leaders. The time that you can spend convincing a potential to join your business, and we get into this thing called hover mode. If you've ever been in a hover mode, all right, and again, this is something I know a lot, it happens to a lot of people. You get started with a business, you got a potential that says, hey man, I'm going to sign up on Friday. So we call it hover mode. What happens? You don't talk to anybody until Friday, and then what happens? That potential doesn't sign up. If you've ever had this happen to you, I want you to drop a 3 in the comments. You say, man, you know what, Johnny, I'm going to sign up with you on Friday, and this is we're talking on Monday. I'm going to sign up with you on Friday, I can't wait. Man, all week long, I'm over here, and I'm all excited, I'm giddy, I'm like, yeah, man, Friday, I'm going to get me a distributor, and then come Friday, they don't answer. There's no message. They don't talk to you. They completely ignore you. If you ever had that happen, I want you to drop a 3 in the comments. It happens. It's going to continue to happen. It's going to happen so much that, guys, you know what you need to be focused on? If you are in hover mode, you need to focus on, okay, now I've learned, you tell me that I'm going to sign up on Friday, guess what? I'm going to get 10 more potential distributors to sign up on Friday. I'm going to get 10 more customers to sign up on Friday because I can guarantee you 1 or 2 of them, they're going to sign with you for sure. And then you're just building that hundreds list. You're building that follow-up list. And that is the key. It's so crucial. Guys, avoid hover mode. Avoid hover mode. Because this is another thing too, man. We're all going to have those people. We're all going to have those people that talk about wasting time. You're going to do a Zoom with them. You're going to call them 6 times. You're going to put them in 4 3-way phone calls with your sponsor. You're going to spend so much time messaging them, and you're going to do this for a year, and then finally they're just going to tell you, you know what? I just took a job. You know what? I took a job at Steak and Shake, making double steak burgers. You're going to look at them, and you're going to be like, dude, really? Or even better, because I've had this happen. They join another network marketing company. Don't you just want to kick yourself in the ass for that? You're like, man, I spent all that time. You know why? They signed that other network marketing company because you convinced them, but you didn't sell them because you know why? You were using scripts. All right? learn again. We're going to go on, we'll touch on the tools thing. Learn to utilize your sponsors, but use them in the correct way. Send screenshots, all right? You need to put your sponsor in a three-way call from the get-go. Put them in three-way chats from the get-go. If you can't close somebody yourself within the first 24 hours, and I'm talking about, and this is not for new distributors. If you're somebody that's been in your business for a while, you cannot close somebody in 24 hours. You need to get them in a three-way chat. Let somebody else talk to them. All right? If you're
growing the family right now.
What's that?
I'm growing our family.
Growing our family. That's what it is. You got to put them in three-way chats. Put them in, get screenshots. Do whatever it takes necessary. Make yourself get the sale. Guys, you're not perfect. All right? Because you may be saying it perfect, you may not be saying it perfect. Utilize your three-way chats. Utilize those sponsors. They're there for a reason. Guys, mentors are going to cut the learning curve. And again, maybe you're saying something the right way, but you're not saying it the right way. And that's the honest to God's truth. You know, and one thing too, I always like to touch base on. If you ever have somebody that comes to you, and this is a potential distributor, all right? Hey man, how much money am I going to make? You know, when am I going to start making money? You don't want that person on your team. I'm going to tell you why. They need a job. Go get a job. You need money right now? Go get a job. Network marketing costs money. If you're in a network marketing company and it doesn't cost you money, that's a scam. That is a legitimate scam. Network marketing businesses are businesses. You are a business owner. What happens if you own a store? If you sell all the product out of your store, what happens? If you don't put money back into your store to restock your shelves, you don't make no money. So how is it that you can be working for a company and not investing at least a little bit of money into yourself every single month? Guys, if you're getting invested into your own business, you have to understand you're going to be investing money. That is how it is. All right? Now, you do not utilize, oh, well, I got to spend $100 and buy this or buy that. And guys, if you're selling a product, you should be using the product. How do you expect me to take you serious as a business owner if you don't even use your own product? Straight up. How many people, and I want to know this real quick. How many people that are on this feed, all right, again, have had somebody talk to them about buying or purchasing a product or a service, and when you ask them about the product or the service or how they like it, they go, I don't know, I don't use it. If you've ever had that happen to you before, I want you to drop a 2 in the comments. If you've ever had that happen, drop a 2. That is the funniest thing ever to me. That is the funniest thing ever. That's like going to a steakhouse and having a vegetarian server. That's like going to a car lot and going to a Ford dealership and you ask the guy, what's his favorite vehicle on the lot? And he goes, I don't know, I drive a Chevy. I'd be like, bro, are you kidding me? That's like some of the craziest things I've ever heard in my life. If you're not a product of the product, you are not going to be successful in your business. If you're not sold on your own product, how do you expect to sell other people on it? I'm just saying. Thank you. I appreciate it. I like this shirt too. This bad boy it's on point. Getting compliments on this thing. I know, I like it. Very bright, very vibrant, like me. Boy, my dad called me son growing up because he knew how bright I was. Yeah, again, guys, going into it, stop working for a bonus. This is something that's very, very big. I feel like a lot of distributors, they will, and again, we're talking about signing potential distributors. Do not ever look, if you're in a business that is charting for bonuses and you have the opportunity to get bonuses, hey, that's great. They're out there for incentives and they'll dangle in front of you. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's awesome. Bonuses are a great incentive to work hard. But guys, do not utilize a bonus to sign mass enroll distributors with no intent of them distributors working. Because guess what? You can only do so much work. And this is touching on the next point as well. But guys, you will not create true wealth and true revenue. You will not create a savings account based off of sign-up bonuses. Okay? Maybe your bonuses down the road, and I'm going to tell you something. I can guarantee you in a lot of businesses, you will not keep your promotion bonuses if you promote one month and then you de-promote the next month. A lot of businesses out there, they have a program where, guess what? You're going to get paid out over an extended period of months, and that's how it works. So guess what? You ain't going to get no $100,000 bonus at one time, because they know that if you give somebody that is not mentally capable of handling $100,000, they're going to look at it and go, man, I just made $100 grand. I'm not going to invest this. I'm going to go and I'm going to buy a brand new house, and I'm going to go buy a brand new car, and I'm going to do this. And then guess what? Their whole business falls apart, and the company ain't making no more money off them. These companies ain't stupid. They don't do that for a reason. They want their money to continue coming in. So if they're gonna give you something that's gonna make you take time away from the business, from your business, I'm gonna tell you, they're not gonna just give you a lump sum. All right? Check your compensation plans. I will tell you that is how it is. All right? Huge thing too, going in, if you get your new teammates, all right, and they're signing customers, all right, they're signing customers, guys, learn to help your people out that are helping themselves, all right? If you get a new teammate that comes on board with you, you get a new family member, and they're booming with the business, they're going, they're growing, they're signing customers, man, give them some kind of recognition. Help these people. That's the people you need to spend your time with, because guess what? They're going to help you grow your organization quicker. And not only just that, and this is going into the next thing, into the next aspect, you'll learn to create a leverage training system, all right? And with this leverage training system, it's going to help you with increasing, again, we're all talking about increasing your distributor retention, or your distributor number underneath yourself in this video. You gotta learn to create a leverage training system. So what do I mean by that? I mean, again, you can only do so much yourself, all right? How many people have hit their mental capacity in their business at some point in one, not even just this business, in any business? You've gotten to the point to where it doesn't matter how much time you invest into your business. There is just there's no more that you can mentally do. You just can't handle anymore. If you've been here before, I want you to drop me some likes, drop me some loves. I want to see some likes and some loves on that screen. If you've ever hit a point to where you just hit your mental capacity, you're like, man, I wish I could clone myself like 3 times. All right? I wish I could do that. If I could clone myself 3 times, I would be great and I would be okay. I would be able to handle this. I would be perfect with it. If you've ever had this happen to you in your business, I want you to drop me some likes, drop me some loves. Guys, it happens. It's going to happen. It's your responsibility, though, as a leader to train. What's up, Justin? How are you, sir? To train other leaders to help alleviate some of this time, some of this training, some of this mentoring. Because, guys, you as a leader need to be mentoring your team. If you're signing people up and you're not mentoring your team, you're not a leader. You're a manager. All right? You're divvying out tasks and telling them, yeah, go do this. Have fun. You're a manager. Now, I did a video on leaders versus managers. You go back, you can watch that. It's on my YouTube. Great video. I explain the differences, go into depth about the difference between leaders and managers. But guys, you've got to learn. You're going to learn that no matter what, you are going to become maxed out with your time at some point. All right? And when you become maxed out in your time, if you continue to max out your time every single day, you're maxing out your potential. It's just going to happen. So what do we need to do? You need to stop. You need to take yourself out of management mode. You need to do things that are going to help you leverage your time to where you can work your business still and still be able to mentor your team. Now, how much time do we spend mentoring the team?
All day.
All day. Do you put your team's needs before your own?
Yep.
Always.
I answer them before I answer other people.
Always. If you are a leader and you are not putting your team's needs before your own, you are not a leader. You are a manager. You are in it for yourself. Leaders are in it to help other people. You should always put more focus on growing your team and on helping your team and mentoring your team and putting your team's needs before your own to a certain degree. Okay? Don't be coming to me with no, like, you know what? You need some psychiatry? Hey, I charge $500 an hour. You can pay me all day and I'll listen to your problems for an hour. But guess what? That's not what it is. That has nothing to do with family. That's a whole different story. You need to learn who to spend your time with. And by that, I mean spend your time with the people that are showing up. Man, don't be telling your team to send you screenshots and put you in 3-way calls and put you in 3-way chats. And don't be telling your team that they need to be signing and mass enrolling people if you're not doing it yourself. And then again, don't expect your team to do stuff that you're not doing. Okay? You need to learn as a leader. You need to put other people's needs before your own. The most successful people in the world, they've learned this thing. It's called give. You got to give to receive. All right? You want to be successful, learn to give, and then you will receive. Now, in turn, we're talking about leveraging leadership here as an aspect of leveraging training and leveraging leadership in order to save yourself time. You need to make sure that you are focusing on spending the right amount of time with the correct people. And at the end of the day, if you're spending all your time with your team, mentoring them, you're doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You should always have time to work your business every single day. Your own personal business. Because again, how can you expect your team to do something that you're not doing? So we make sure that we have these leverage training programs in place. So it's replication. So whenever you do get people signed up, not only is it replication, but guys, everybody is getting it's consistency. Consistency is so huge in an organization and signing and retaining distributors. You want to know why? Everybody's doing the same thing. Hey, it's right here. This is what we do. This is how we do it. Boom, boom, boom. Let's do it. There you go. Very, very plain and simple, short, sweet. Here you go. Go do this. And then you get here, and guess what? This is what we do now. This, and this. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, and if you sign some more distributors, you just teach them to do the exact same thing that I just taught you. And it's that simple. Guys, you got to learn to leverage your time. You have to learn to leverage your time. You will learn that some of the most successful people in this world, we think, because they're starting off as entrepreneurs. And I want you guys, again, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that feels this way. Hey, us starting off as entrepreneurs, we got to put 18, 20-hour days in. We have to do it. If you know what I'm talking about, drop me some likes, drop me some loves. Let me see you drop an emoji in the comments. You know, it's one of those things where you're putting 18 to 20 hours in a day as an entrepreneur, it's going to happen. You have to do that in order to grow a business that is massive. You can't expect full-time income if you're not working full-time hours at your craft. That's just how it is. That's the honest to God's truth. So, how do we do this? You need to make sure that no matter what, you need to make sure that you're spending quality time with quality people. But what you're going to learn is that as you continue to grow and as you continue to develop leaders and as you continue to create these leverages for yourself, these leverage trainings, and it makes things so simple and people just get it and they're able to enroll their own people and they're able to just keep doing. Basically what it is you're cloning yourself. You're creating yourself in multiple different aspects to where you're not having to reach out. There's nothing wrong with having somebody that can take and if you're somebody that's a super person, super one, I call him a super person, you can do everything on your team without anybody's help. Hey, great, all the power to you. I guarantee you in 2 years, you're going to be back at the bottom. You get burnt out, you're going to take a month off, and then what happens whenever you need to take a vacation or you have an emergency that pops up? Guess what? Your business falls apart. You've got to learn that you can't do it yourself. A leader has learned to give the spotlight to other people, but at the same time, you mentor those people to have leverage, to have a replicatable consistency training to where, again, when they get people started, it's right there for them. They have the path. It's almost like you're laying out the path for them. They know exactly where they need to be going. It's very, very simple. Guys, get to events. I will preach events will fire you up. They will get you going. You get a group of like-minded people together in the same room. Boy, that lights a fire under your ass. I'm going to tell you, that will get you going. That will get your mindset right. And you hear the stories, man. You're going to hear stories from like-minded people. You're going to hear the obstacles they had to overcome. You're going to hear about their occupations that they did beforehand. And it makes you appreciate what it is that you got yourself into. It took me going to an event before I got started with It Works and really dived myself in with it. I was like, man, I don't know, whatever. Babe, I support you. Nah, I went to an event and I was like, yo, let's do this. Yo, if they can do it, I can do it. And you see that. And that's exactly what it is. Guys, that energy gets contagious. It helps you catch the vision. And if you're someone that's got momentum already, go to an event because you know what? The event needs you. It does. Other people, they need that consistency. They need you kind of at that event to rub off on other people, which is crucial. It's very, very crucial. Other than that, I think I kind of covered everything that I was kind of going on as far as for making sure that you're recruiting distributors. And plus, not even that. Oh yeah, touching on the recruitment aspect of events, because I talked about events. I didn't talk about, guys, take your potentials to events with you. If you have an opportunity to, take them to events. Take your new distributors to events with you. If you take a distributor to an event with you, someone that just started and they have an opportunity to jump into an event, I will tell you, they will stay. They will stay with the business. They will see the vision because they know. I'm going to tell you why. This is so true. They see these people that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars every month. They see these millionaires that get made with a company and they relate with somebody. And when they think about leaving or they have that doubt in their mind, you know what they say to themselves? Man, you know what? They did it. I can do it. You know what? I don't want to do this because, who wants to go back to work in a job? I just need to focus. I need to stay on this. And that's what it is. It will help them keep that vision. It'll help them stay focused. I think I kind of touched on everything. Other than that, guys, biggest thing I can tell you guys, post original content. Again, you want to be original. You want people to come to you. You want people to love your content, and you don't want to look like somebody that everybody else is. I feel like far too often in network marketing, you get these people and they're posting these corporate flyers. What's up, Jen? How are you, hun? You get these people that they fly. I don't even know where I get fly from. Holy crap.
Fly.
I don't know what's going on. I'm flying right now. You get these people that get started in a business and they do the same thing as everybody else and they get the same results as everybody else and they wonder why. Like, man, why? I don't understand. Why isn't this working out for me? You know, why isn't it working out? Why is it not working out for me like it worked out for that person that I saw at the event? Well, I can tell you why. They did something different. They were original. If you're doing the same exact thing as everybody else, guess what happens, guys? You get lost in the crowd. Lost in the crowd. Do you want to be one of those people that gets lost in the crowd, or you want to be one of those people that steps up and that stands out? Because that's what it's all about. When you step up and you stand out, you start doing stuff that's different and people start noticing and they start paying attention. And when you start doing that, what happens is people want to join you because you're doing something different than everybody else. And when you're doing something different than everybody else, people are more willing to jump in with you and they're more willing to give you an opportunity and a shot. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, drop me some likes, drop me some love, share this video with your team. You know, click up at the top, get that notification on so every time I go live, you got me. I'm right here every day, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Definitely check out my YouTube videos. Johnny Jumpman on YouTube. You can find me there. Subscribe to my videos. And yeah, man, like I said, I got all kinds of good content out there. If you guys ever need anything, please let me know. YouTube to the top, hit subscribe at the very, very top of that page. And if you guys are viewing from YouTube, drop me some comments. If you guys have any questions, I'm always here for you. Have an awesome Friday night. Make that money.